If there's one thing that Cobra Kai fans can't complain about, it's character growth, as both Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence have had to learn from each other throughout the show's first 4 seasons, but now Sensei LaRusso is picking up yet another bag of tricks from his former rival, Chozen. So in today's video, let's see what this clip was about and what else to expect from the upcoming batch of episodes. First of all, the new Cobra Kai Season 5 clip sees Daniel LaRusso learn to fight dirty. In a new clip shared by Netflix, LaRusso's seen training with Chozen, whom he recruited at the end of Season 4 after making peace in Season 3. Just like back then, it looks like the Japan native sensei has a few new skills to teach him. In the clip, they refer to an old martial arts master by the name of Kim Song-yong, who's an expert in the Korean fighting style Tang Soo Doo. His controversial teachings gained him some notoriety due to his no honor, no mercy mantra, which is basically the exact opposite of Miyagi-Do. After Chozen proceeded to choke Daniel and knocked him hard to the ground, he passed on this harsh lesson to him, mainly to inform LaRusso that Terry Silver has likely picked up on the art of deception if he indeed was a disciple of Master Kim. To make matters even more interesting, the Korean background matched that of a new cast member, actor Alicia Hannah-Kim, who's also of Korean descent and will be playing a new Cobra Kai sensei named Kim Da-Eun. Although Kim's a pretty common family name in South Korea, the actor herself might be teasing exactly why Silver brought her in. Kim can be seen in the show's trailer for Season 5 training many of Cobra Kai's new students. That also includes champion Tori Nichols, whose title had come under shady circumstances when the last season confirmed Silver's proclivity to play dirty and win no matter what the cost. With Chozen now teaching Daniel the new moves he used to take down John Kreese, it seems that now he'll pass on to him the dirty tactics and the necessary mind games he so desperately needs. Certainly, one of the best parts of Cobra Kai was watching a couple of adults like Daniel and Johnny fight each other like teenagers. Although this doesn't mean the two haven't really learned anything from the opposing school style, also featured in the trailer was the stress of this behavior and Daniel's obsession with taking on his marriage. So maybe this exploration of Tang Soo Doo's technique will have an impact on his personal life as well. What else to look forward to in the new season? From its humble beginnings on YouTube Red back in 2018 to now being brought into the Netflix stable in 2020, Cobra Kai continues to be one of the most well-written shows out there. Its masterful portrayal of where our beloved characters we last saw in the 80s are today is unmatched, and the fine line between comedy and drama is balanced with expertise. Each season manages to top what they portrayed before. Season 4 ended with an absolute shocker of a finale. Kreese was arrested and Miguel left for Mexico. Miyagi-Do is no more, and Cobra Kai Season 5 may well be the most explosive season yet, with plenty of unanswered questions. With Chozen now helping out Daniel and Miyagi-Do karate, it would make complete sense for Silver to give his old protege a call for backup this season. Season 4 ended with some huge consequences for most characters. One of the biggest bombshells was when John Kreese himself was on the receiving end of some mind games and betrayal. From the first episode of Cobra Kai, the most built up but unresolved match was, of course, Daniel and Johnny. Sure, there's been teasing of an actual fight, but none of these has come to fruition. What needs to happen to settle it once and for all would be an actual sanctioned fight between the two. Finally, can Tori become a Cobra Kai hero? With the earlier seasons placing Tori front, middle, and center for the stories, Tori is already primed to have her own spotlighted character arc this time around. But if Tori's going to become one of the heroes of Cobra Kai, like Sam and Miguel, she's going to see her slow hero's journey start to play out in Season 5. Tori freely admitted to Robbie that she's a little tired of fighting. Just as he admitted to Johnny at the end of the season, Tori has also taken the first step in finding an ally to seek out Amanda. She even sought out Sam at school to attempt to bury the hatchet. Tori has also seen John Kreese, the one mentor she trusts, taken from her, set up by Terry Silver to take the fall for an assault. Kreese is going to start Season 5 in prison. Tori's still the only person to know that Silver bribed the referee at the All Valley tournament to let her beat Sam. She wanted to win desperately to prove that she was good at something that was just for her, only to find out she didn't win fair and square. She herself didn't fight dirty and even promised Amanda she wouldn't injure Sam during the match, but Tori still found out that the sensei who's supposed to have her back didn't really believe in her abilities. This might actually be enough to finish pushing Tori onto the hero's path and turn away from Cobra Kai completely. Characters like Dimitri, Miguel, and Hawk all walked away from Cobra Kai when it became clear to them that the dojo was pushing the wrong values onto them. Some might have realized this sooner than others, but Tori could easily be the next one out. For all her anger and aggression, Tori isn't necessarily a bad person, and her turn for character development is coming. She could be exactly the next hero the show needs in Season 5, as Terry Silver is all set to become the true villain of the series. And now for some other related news. Firstly, is Netflix's horror series Devil in Ohio based on a true story? Netflix is getting some spooky and creepy content out early this year with the debut of the horror series Devil in Ohio. Especially in anticipation of the approaching Halloween season, Rachel Miller created the show based on the novel by Daria Politan. Of the same name, the author revealed that the story was inspired by a true incident. Series producer Miller had told her about it and given the idea to share. Politan admitted in an official statement that the bones of the story are true, and she wanted to take that as a jumping off point. Due to privacy concerns, Miller and Politan haven't disclosed the identity of the real person involved in the incident. Neither did she reveal further information concerning her. Devil in Ohio is a story about a teenage girl who gets discovered by police officers after attempting to escape a mysterious satanic cult. Next, Cobra Kai 2 Dojo's Rising, set to come out this fall. Widely considered to be one of the greatest coming-of-age stories, The Karate Kid was a phenomenon upon its release in 1984. The tale of young teen Daniel LaRusso learning karate from his building's handyman, Mr. Miyagi, so that he could stand up to his high school bullies was an iconic one that has dominated pop culture ever since. In 2018, a little show by the name of Cobra Kai came out and flipped the series on its head, taking place 34 years after the original. Cobra Kai swaps perspectives, focusing on Johnny Lawrence, the antagonist of the original movie, and gives the franchise even more depth. A game based on Cobra Kai seems like a good idea, and recently announced Cobra Kai 2 Dojo's Rising can hopefully live up to the promise. It's set to release some point during the fall of this year and is the direct sequel to 2020's Cobra Kai The Karate Kid saga continues, but unfortunately, despite the premise leading itself naturally to the video game medium, the first one was pretty much panned by both critics and fans alike. If the second installment's going to stand out from the crowd, it's really going to need to kick things up a notch. Lastly, how the last episode of Better Call Saul ended. Better Call Saul's latest entry took place mostly in the black and white post-Breaking Bad era. Still, there's no obstacle for the series to put on the type of emotional, intense showcase it has always been known for, as well as some clever callback from fans we'll certainly appreciate. Of course, practically any Better Call Saul episode can fit that description, but what really makes Waterworks, aka Season 6 Episode 12, tick was how the show manages to do all that while putting things on track for a plausible and fitting finale next week. In addition, thanks to the return of Kim Wexler, the series took viewers back to court, as many of the show's greatest moments are played off of the legal proceedings that were once pretty common in the lives of these former attorneys, working like proper Better Call Saul Easter eggs almost. The episode ended with Saul Goodman now officially being on the run. The Gene cover should be blown up in the finale, and it seems almost impossible now that Jimmy might escape this time around. And if that ends up being the case, then it would definitely be the perfect way to close Better Call Saul as a spin-off. That's a wrap for this video. Are you excited for Cobra Kai Season 5? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more content just like this. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.